Welcome to Shomach Shom on the Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishmas Armi Akasholim Malabas Yitzchok. We're holding in Sanhedrin Daf Ayin Aleph. The Mishnah Amud Bey says that Ben Tzoyer Umoreh Nidoin Hashem Soifoi. But Tzoyer Umoreh, even though he didn't do something so wrong right now, but he's going to be punished based on what he's going to do in the end. He's going to turn to be a big Rasha. So that's why he's punished right now. So the kushya that the Mefarshim were busy with is that we know by Yishmael, the Malachim came to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and said, punish Yishmael because his children are going to cause tsaris for Am Yisrael. They're going to cause him to starve and to die from thirst. So says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ba'asher hu sham, we only judge him based on what he is at that moment. And the Gemara Rosh Hashanah Daf Tetzayin learns from here that that's how it works in Rosh Hashanah. The din of Rosh Hashanah is Ba'asher hu sham, wherever he is at that moment. So do you judge based on what it is right now, Ba'asher hu sham, or you judge based on the future? L'chura seems to be a stira between the Gemaras. So there's several answers said on this question. We'll mention here a few of them. First answer is of Yom Mizrachi, the Re'im, that he says that by Ben Tzoyer Umoreh, he already started doing something bad. He started, he initiated, he began his bad path. He didn't do something so terrible, but he's already in the bad path, so therefore he's Nidoi Hashem Soifoi. By Yishmael, says the Re'im, we didn't see he did anything bad. We're saying that in the future his children will do something wrong. So that's why he's not nidoin. That's why we don't judge him based on the future, but only based on the present. The Maharal, the Gurayu, when he brings the Re'im, he says that that's not the mashmos of the Gemara Rosh Hashanah, because the Gemara Rosh Hashanah speaks about Yom Medin Rosh Hashanah, and it says Ein donim es ha'adam elafi ma'isa shvois hashah. We just go and judge person based on what he is right now. Mashma, doesn't matter if he started to do something bad, he didn't do something bad. We only judge what we have in front of you. Another answer is brought down in the Maharsha there in Rosh Hashanah Daf Tetzayin. The Maharsha says that by Ben Tzoyer Umoreh, he himself is going to be a Rasha. So if he himself is going to be a Rasha, so then you judge him based on the future. But by Yishmael, it's not him. The Malachim are tiny that his children will do something wrong. So for that, you don't judge a person based on the future. So the Sfas Emes asked the same question that Maharal has on the Ram. Says, but what does the Gemara learn from here? The Gemara says that a person Rosh Hashanah is Nidoi Lefi Ma'asov. It's mashra, even though he eventually will become a Rasha, but he right now is not a Rasha, so you judge him based on now. There's another answer, mentioned the name of Isaac Sher. The pshat is that really there's two midas in the world. There's midas adin, and there's the midas harachamim. If you judge based on din only, so you go based on what you have right now, you don't go based on the future. Yishmael is not being judged in any way favorable. He just goes based on what he is right now. That's midas adin. But Ben Tzoyer Umoreh is a rachmanas HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As the Gemara says, Yomuz Zakai Val Yomuz Chayav. Let him have that special mercy of Hashem not to allow him to become a Rasha. So that special mercy is not coming to Yishmael. It's coming only to a Yid who's a Ben Tzoyer Umoreh. So we really should judge based on now. That's the Midas Adin. Midas Harachim is to take in consideration what will come in the future. But the Maharal and the Guraye, he speaks about it both in Parshas Vayera by Yishmael and in Parshas Ki Teitze when he speaks about Ben Tzoyer Umoreh. His answer is that there's the difference between Ben Tzoyer Umoreh and Yishmael is that Yishmael is Nidoi B'dei Shamayim and Ben Tzoyer Umoreh is Nidoi B'dei Adam, is based in Shamato. Now what's the difference between based in Shamato and based in Shemalo? So it seems that the Maharal comes with two different explanations. And the second explanation that he has in Parshas Vayera is that based in Shemalo, they go based on the actual reason. Should you punish now? You don't punish now. And we don't punish someone based on the future. We punish what we have in front of us. But based in Shemato, they go based on the Torah. The Torah says to punish a Ben Tzoyer Umoreh. Now yes, the reasoning of the Torah is to go and take into account what will happen in the future. But that's not the Beis Din. Beis Din Shemato, they follow the rules of the Torah. Now that the Torah says the Ben Tzoyer needs to be punished, so the Beis Din is not judging him based on the future. The Beis Din is judging him based on now. Right now, the Torah said there's such a kid that acts as that way is supposed to be killed. Says the Maharal, so why the Torah took into account the future? Says the Maharal, that's not a question. The Torah is tikkun olam. The Torah has different calculations that have to go into account. But Beis Din always goes based on what you have in front of you. So that's one explanation of the Maharal, a very understood explanation. But then the Maharal seems to be saying another explanation. The Beis Din Shemata can take into account the future. But Beis Din Shemalo, they don't. They just judge based on what you see in front of you. And this is not understood. It's counterintuitive. You would say the opposite. Beis Din Shel Ma'ala, they know the future. They can judge based on the future. Beis Din Shel Ma'ala, they don't know the future. So why would you say Beis Din Shel Ma'ala goes based on the future and Beis Din Shel Ma'ala does not? But the Ma'ala is saying something very clear. Beis Din Shel Ma'ala know the future, so therefore they can never judge based on the future. Every baby that is born should right away be punished because for all the sins he's going to do when he becomes an adult. Beis Din Shel Ma'ala don't know the future. They're judging based on what they see right now. Meaning that this person is in a pathway to eventually get to probably something wrong, but we don't know for sure. So that's what the Maharal says. Adi Rabba, because Beis Din Shel Ma'ala, they know the future, you can't judge based on the future. So you always take away the whole concept of free will, that a person has a free will to do what he wants. But Beis Din Shel Ma'ala can judge based on what they see right now and estimate of what's going to happen in the future. The doik that this seems to be the pshat in the Maharal. Anyone who wants to join the Shom HaShovah, email us to WhatsApp, please email shomashova@gmail.com.